Hello everyone, this is Candy, the 614 Stitcher, and today is Wednesday, December the 15th, 2021, and this is my Flosstube number 29. If you are a new subscriber to my channel, I thank you so very much for giving me a chance. Hopefully you will see something that will enable you and interest you and keeps you coming back for more. To all of my returning subscribers and friends, I thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy schedule and all of the floss tubes that are going on right now to visit with me and see what I've been up to this week. Pardon me. It has been a very busy week. We are winding down at my job for the end of the quarter, the end of the month, the end of the year, all of the things. And so I have been busy with work, but I never let work take over too much, and I have been getting my stitching in. I went out yesterday for the first time to Olive Garden and had a holiday lunch with my manager, which was very nice. Again, I have not been still going out very often just to do my normal errands and right back in the house. And so it was nice to get out. After the lunch, I ran over to Target and hit the dollar spot. And so I'll show you that in my haul. But it was nice to be out. And the weather was really nice, so I didn't even really need a jacket if the weather is crazy right now. So I hope you all are able to get in your holiday shopping and cookie baking and all the things because we are a little over a week away from Christmas Day. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it so that I won't hold you too long. I did not have any finishes this week, but I did have a new start, and so I will show you. I will be participating for 2021 in the Temperature Butterfly Sale that is held by Stitching Mommy. I will link her Etsy shop and her Flosstube below. And so I started with the January butterfly. And here is where I was able to get to. I started this on Sunday and worked on it while I was watching EJ's Whip Parade. And the wings all came together. I still need to put in all of the segments for the January butterfly, and I need to put in the rest of his body. And so I'll be getting that taken care of. My goal for this is to have the January butterfly completed before the 1st of January, and then work on the February and the March butterfly so that I can have them completed. I will be stitching this differently than what this cover sheet shows. I'll be stitching mine in quarters. So January, February, and March will be the first line, and then April, May, and June, the next line. I'll have 4 rows down with 3 going across. Also, I am stitching this on Bestitch Me 28 count, and the color is Artemis, and it's a very nice gray neutral. And so that was my start for this week. Ooh, I bumped you. Sorry. So now we're going to just jump right into whips. I have a few of them. Let us start with my WIPGO whip for this time. It is in my Ronnie Happy Birthday bag. And here is a picture of where it was when I last worked on it. And here is what I was able to get completed this week. If you recall, I stitch on my WIPGO projects for 30 minutes a day, every day of the week. So I still need to finish off the rest of the F, put in the bottom part of the door frame, and there's a reef. I can't show you the pattern because it's only a pattern. This is by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So I need to fill in the reef and the doorknob mailbox in the door. I am stitching this on a 14 count pink Zweigart Aida. When I signed up for this stitch along, I received the kit. And my goal on this is to complete this project this year. So that's where I am with it. It's going really well as long as I get the stitches in. You know, I have to make sure that I prioritize that. And I actually do make sure that I get them in. After I do my devotions in the morning, the next thing I do is drink coffee and cross stitch until it's time for me to go to work. So, excuse me. My next WIP is also a PDF download, and it is the Cookie Exchange by Hands on Design. And here's a picture of where it was when I last showed it. And here is where I have gotten to now. I was able to finish putting in the rest of the baker's twine. I made a correction on this star block. I had the color incorrect, so I took these 3 stitches out and these stitches here and corrected it. And I have started putting the holly on down here. I will be continuing to work on this. This is being stitched on, Whirlpool. It is 28 count. Picture this plus Whirlpool. I will be continuing to work on it, even though I know I won't get it finished in time for Christmas this year, but I will be able to have it next year for Christmas. And so I'm going to work on it until the end of the month, wherever I finish at, and then I'll pick it back up again, maybe in July. My next project that I worked on, and right now is by far my favorite so far, is the Naughty List by Cherry Hill Stitchery. And here is a picture of where it was when I last showed it being worked on. And here is where I am now. So I finished checks and started on Naughty, and I still need to complete this. I do need to go back up and put in a snowflake here, and then there's a cardinal over this on this side, and another ornament that needs to be stitched. Yep, there's an ornament. Oh, the cardinal is over here. Nope, that's it. When I get finished, I will need to come in and put in the word the right here, and then the scroll at the end and the word list goes here, and then I'll have a finish. I am stitching this with the called for Weeks Dye Works floss. The white I am using 30, it's either Blanc or 3685. And I am stitching this on a 14 count color and cotton shiplap. shiplap. And by far, this is, I could work on this all day. And it'll probably end up coming to that pretty soon because I really have enjoyed stitching on this project. My next WIP, and for those of you that might be new to cross stitch, WIP means work in progress. My next WIP is, oh, I got carried away. Cool Yule by Hands On Design. And here is a picture of where it was when I last worked on it. And here is where I am now. So I did finish the houses down here. I am almost complete with this. This stitch is almost done. I need to put in this tree motify thing right here and fill in the snowflakes and the red in half, and I will be done with this project. And so this is going to be a focus this week so that I can have a finish. And I have really enjoyed this stitch also. I am stitching this on a 14 count black Aida, and I am using Weeks Dye Works colors. She called for DMC colors, but I changed the colors just to be darker, more deep, like the red and the green. So that is that project. And my last WIP for this week is my winter Quaker. Winter Quaker. I don't know what's wrong with me. First of all, it's late. So that's one thing. And I am still working on this first snowflake motif. Technically, it would be the second because I have this one finished. And I'm going to show it a little closer. And here's a picture of where it was when I last worked on it and showed it. And here is where I have gotten to now. I have started putting in the stitches right on the outer edge of the borders. I still have one to put here and then finish this part here. And then I need to put this in the other 3 corners. And I will be finished with this motif. So you can't tell in the picture that I showed, but there are backstitched, you still can't see that. There you go. There are backstitched little white snowflakes all around on the whole piece. And so on top of finishing the motif for this month, my goal for Magazine Monthly Challenge is to also finish 5 of those snowflake motifs. So I'll be working on that once I get these other stitches put in. I'll be working on getting some white snowflakes in. That was the advice that Gary gave me. He finished this already and said don't wait till the end to put those snowflakes in, which I didn't plan on waiting till the end anyway. But this is also one of my favorites. I am a big snowflake person, and so I love this also. And I have put that project on my 2022 WIPGO board. I have 6 projects on that board, and it will be worked on 4 times during the year. So I am really wanting to get a lot of progress in on Winter Quaker for 2022. So, and that is being stitched on, Winter Quaker is being stitched on a 14 count graceful gray witchelt. And the floss that I'm using is a color conversion that Miss Susan at Keepsakes and I came up with in 2019. So those are my whips for this week. So now we can go move into haul. I received my Floss Frenzy Club of the month, and that is through Fat Quarter Shop. And so we have marmalade, daylily. That does look like a daylily flower, though. Carrot, autumn leaves, persimmon, and pumpkin. And the name for this is November's club, and it is called Pumpkin Spice. And those are pretty good. The color is spot on. My next haul is from Heartstring Sampleries, Baby Got Backstitch. And when she released this, I was like, man, I remember that song. And so I purchased this, and I will link her website below. The purchase $10, the chart is $12. $10 of the purchase of the chart will go to a charity that Beth supports in her hometown, and they help. It is a community garden that helps feed families in Oregon. Yeah, Oregon. But nevertheless. And so then I received some Christmas cards. The first card I received was from Just Keep Stitching, Pam and Steph. Thank you, ladies, so much for sending me a really beautiful Christmas card. And I keep my Christmas cards on the shelf right behind me so that I'm always in my kitchen. So, and then the second card came from Janet Jabber. And she put some floss tags in her card. Thank you so very much, Janet. I will be using these for my winter stitching. So I'm not going to put those back with the card. I'm going to put them over there. And then my dear friend Becky sent me And a Forest Grew. She was watching my video and messaged me about Julie starting this for her birthday month, which was November the 30th, and said that she wanted to send it to me so that I could work on it with her. She is also going to be working on it, and Julie. And so when you pick up And a Forest Grew again, Julie, you let me know so I can get started on mine also. I will be continuing to work also on the coffee by Rosewood Manor that I started, but it'll be nice to stitch that with both Becky and Julie. And so now we have moved to the giveaway portion of the video, and I will insert that video here. Hello everyone, this is Candy again. This is the giveaway portion of the video. And if you recall, I am giving away 2 charts by Heart and Hand. The first one is Holly Jolly Holiday, and I have put in the YouTube URL from the video. I am filtering by duplicate users, and I have put in the word jolly. There are 5 unique comments, and now we are going to get the unique comments. Good luck, everyone. There it is. Good luck, everyone. Christine I know your name. Christine Martinez. Congratulations. You have such a jolly heart. Thank you for sharing. I enjoy watching your videos and seeing your stitching. It is just beautiful. Thank you so very much. You picked up some wonderful stash. Did you count your whips yet to see how many you have? Happy stitching. Have a fantastic week. Thank you, Christine. I have not counted my whips, and I will be doing this part 2 of the whip parade this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And so now the next keyword is heart. And I'm going to get comments, and there are 5 comments for that also. It's probably this. Sorry, I'm a little directionally challenged when it comes to doing this two-handed. Andre Williams, you have a jolly heart. Love seeing your whips. Thank you so very much. Please be sure to send me an email so that I can get the charts in the mail for both of you. Thank you so very much. And now back to the regular Flosstube. Congratulations, Christine Martinez and Andre Williams. I will have my email listed in the description box below. Please send me an email so that with your address so that I could get these in the mail to you. I could possibly get them in the mail this weekend, and you might have them before Christmas, maybe. They seem to be rolling pretty well. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to haul. Did I already do haul? I have more haul. So yesterday when I was at the luncheon with my manager, there is a Target right across the street from the Olive Garden. And so I popped in to see what they had in the dollar spot. And they had this tray. It's a tier tray. And I think I might have bent it, to be honest with you, because it was a little straighter than that. And they had a ton of them. They must have just come in. And then I picked up, I love snowflakes, and so I picked up the snowflake picture to display. I'm not going to put any stitching on it. It's just for display. And then here is what I found that I could possibly display my cookie exchange on. And it was in the dollar spot. It was $5. but I have been looking for a tiny spatula. And so this is actually a cheese board set. So these are chalkboard covered. So I could also use those on the display also. But I was super excited. So this lady, I was walking around the dollar spot and just wandering, and this lady picked it up, and I saw it in her hand, and I immediately was like, where did you get that? She probably thought, like, oh my gosh, why is this lady all up on me? I had on my mask, but I was like, where did you get that at? And she was like, it's just right down there, and right at my feet, there they all were, a big stack of them. So I picked that up. And then I picked up one more piece from the Target dollar spot. And it is this tray. And I love trays and organization pieces and all of that. So it'll come in handy. I don't know what it's for right now. And I got a whole room of stuff that I don't know what it's for right now, but it'll come in handy at some point. So those were my purchases for this week, which, seeing that I hadn't been out of the house in a week and a half, probably, it made me really happy to be out and, do some for me Christmas shopping. How about that? So my plans now, we're going to move on to my plans. I am planning for this week. Today started my new WIPGO project, and it is Bloomtopia. So I'll be working on this for the next 7 days. I did not get to stitch on this today. So on Saturday, instead of 30 minutes, I will be putting in an hour's worth of work on this. So that's Bloomtopia. I will be working on finishing my winter Quaker snowflake motif, both the big motif and the 5 small snowflakes. I will finish on Friday. I'm putting it out there in the universe. It's going to be finished on Friday. Cool Yule. And then I need to put in, I would like to put in another hour or so on the piece sampler. I may not get that done this month, but I don't want it to linger too far into 2022. And then I will finish working on my January butterfly and get all of the segment lines put in so that it can be ready by the end of this month, because January 1st is fastly approaching. And as I put in the segments and finish them, then I will roll on over to the February butterfly and start putting him in. I'm hoping that I can get that really put in good so that you'll understand. I think I explained it pretty well, but the 3 across and the 4 down. So, pardon me. I hope that you all are in the holiday spirit. I remember the days when I used to do the cookie baking with my kids and the wrapping of the presents and the getting up over the tree. And so I hope you all are enjoying the being together as a family part of the holidays. It is very difficult when your 2/3 of your family live out of state. But I've talked to them and they are doing well. And so, Christmas is a little different. But I am adjusting to it. These are the things that happen when your kids grow up. They don't stay kids forever and they don't stay home forever. Thank you, Lord. So, if you are baking cookies and wrapping gifts, I hope that you are enjoying it and not putting too much on your plate to be stressed. we should live as Christmas is every day of the year. Be joyful and thankful and share with our fellow man. It's not just one day of the year. So also remember to reach out to your friends and family that are not so close, or may not have someone to celebrate with. It never hurts to be kind to someone, especially during these times of the year when it's very difficult for many people. So with that, I am going to say, have a great rest of your week. Make sure you take some time for yourself and get some stitching in, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.